What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's take some time to talk about this proposal 5966. I know we've talked about it a bunch on Twitter. We talked about it like a couple of days ago, and we also talked about it in the live stream today. Now, I was trying to get an understanding as to where everyone's head is. They waited until like the literal last minute in order to vote on all this stuff, which majority of them voted for abstain, but the good thing is that majority of the votes that were not abstain were a yes vote. So that being said, if it does hit quorum, it passes, right? So it officially has passed. So if you go under the governance in Terra Station and you go under passed, you're going to see that this proposal has passed. Now, we're going to get into kind of what is the next steps and, what this really means. Does this really mean anything for Terra Station? Does that mean the buy button is going to be on there tomorrow or a certain block time or whatever? We're going to get into this detail here, but make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, @PerryAK, you can follow me there. That's where a lot of the conversation and I guess debate was going on with this proposal and any proposal that really happens. So definitely go and check that out. But I also want to warn you guys that there are a lot of scam proposals that are out there. We're finding a way to get rid of them. I don't care how that happens, whether it's, increasing the price, which will be a way to limit at least some of them, but it will not limit all of them. We have to worry about, we have to find a way to report them or have just a hold process to approve them, just like we do with like YouTube comments or something. If you have like a bunch of curse words, they hold them. And then I have to review them to make sure that it's like a pleasant way of using curse words, right? So anyways, guys, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So if you guys go to Terra Station, you log into Terra Station, if you go down to governance and you click show all, you're going to see all of these different scam proposals. Don't click on any of them unless you know one of them is legit and one of them is backed by somebody, whether it's somebody in the Terra Rebels or it's a community member or something. If you know that this is the proposal that they're talking about, then click on those proposals. But I don't really suggest clicking on any proposals right now because there's so many scams that are going through. And from what I heard, there's scams that are even getting to the point to where you click on it and they're taking a lot of your data instead of just clicking on the link that's in there. So just be careful. I'm tired of all these scams everywhere. And, we just need to get a hold of it. But I don't know how. I really don't. It seems like we just have to put this security in place and then we could figure all this stuff out later. But anyways, if you go over to, you're going to see deposit passed and rejected. If you go over to passed, you're going to see the last one that was passed was 5966. Actually, just a few minutes ago, when you click in here, it's going to say passing. Now, you're going to see that 36% of the vote was yes. You're seeing 124 billion. You have 212 that's actually abstain. That's 63% that were kind of in the middle, basically not no or yes. They are for it, but they don't believe that this has enough weight to it in order to get something done, right? So I sort of have to agree and disagree, right? Because yes, this proposal is not meant to get anything done right now, but it is meant to bring more people in so that we can get it done, right? To understand that there is support for something means that people believe in this and what we're doing here and what's within this proposal a lot more so that we can bring more people in. But let me explain that in a little bit. So I want to go through the people that have voted it and then I'm going to bring me back up on the screen. But anyways, 36%, almost 37% yes, 63% abstain. You do have 0.07% that is no with veto. But if you scroll down here, you're going to see who voted, who didn't vote. So it looks like Interstellar didn't vote, Lunic Dow didn't vote, Vegas Validator, KuCoin, these didn't vote at all. You do have Orion Money that voted yes. Thank you, Orion Money. 1 star, Lunatics Token Validator, BTC Secure. But then you have 4 that's abstain, which started with all nodes coming out and saying, hey, we have all these questions as to how you're going to get this done. And again, I want to address that. And then also they kind of mirrored that same opinion, right? I don't know if they just copied them, but I saw the same post. It was like copy and paste. Like, hey, these are the questions. How about you answer these questions? Well, one, I think I should say that nobody said anything to me beforehand, like, hey, can we talk about these questions until today, until 8 hours into the end of this vote. Nobody asked me a single question. And now all nodes came out and just said, I'm voting abstain because of these questions. Not even like asking the questions and saying, how is this going to get done? Now, would I have been able to answer those questions entirely? No, probably not, because we don't know how everything's going to get done. I am in contact with some people that I cannot name because they're private conversations, to kind of start to focus on this a lot more, and some people that actually have been working on something like this for a while. So we're closer than people think, and we're closer than we were when we first brought this up way back when. I believe Happy Caddy Crypto talked to me about this, and he was like, yeah, they we brought this up before and there were a lot of complications within it, and we totally understand there are a lot of complications because you have to go through all of these different steps, these hoops, in order to get something like this done. And we need to find a way to get this done. Now, when it comes to the voting process, when it comes to everybody that's voting abstain and yes, I'm okay with it, right? Because it's in between yes and no. It wasn't something that was completely voted down. So I'm okay with that. Now that things are passed, what are the next steps? Do I know who's going to be working on this? Do I know how easy it's going to be and how long the process will take? No, I don't. This voting process was more for building that hype around it so that we can start to dedicate time towards it. Because right now we have so many different things that are going on to where you don't want to dedicate time anywhere else besides those things because you think that those are important. But if we show that having a buy button, a sell button is the most important thing for volume and use cases and all of that stuff, then that's where we'll start to dedicate the time towards. We'll start to see a lot of the Terra Rebels developers, the different validators focus on something like this and dedicate man hours and just hours in general to a project like this, because we need it. We do need it. In my opinion, being able to buy directly on Terra Station improves volume so much. The reason why is because you're seeing it happen on chain, right? On chain to where you can buy NFTs, on chain to where you can move around your money and sell your coins that you get from whatever game that you're playing, on chain from all of these other use cases and utility that's out there that you have to use Terra Luna Classic for. So if you can buy directly on chain, that's great. Now, how do you do that? My recommendation is through a third-party system, but then obviously when you get through a third-party system, something like MoonPay, you have to dedicate coins towards that. You also may have a fee that's associated with that. But it's also, even though you do have a fee, it's still an easier way to buy it than going to Binance. Because if you go to Binance, right, you may not pay a fee with Binance, or you might, but then when you send it over to Terra Station in order to stake it, you're paying a fee in order to do that, whatever Binance's fee is to withdraw it there. And then also the 0.2% burn tax, which we're all cool with. But then you send it over to Terra Station. Now you're going to go stake it. You have to pay a little bit of a fee there. So there's multiple fees that happen with you going from the exchange to Terra Station or the exchange on chain. We want to be able to get that on chain now. Now, I will be reaching out to multiple people, which I already have reached out to people with the thought that this would pass. And even if it didn't, I still want to find a way to get it done. And the good thing about this, the good thing about something like this is that we can now show that there is interest, that people are for it. They're for it. They're just saying, I don't know how we're going to get this done. If you explain how we're going to get it done, I will support it with a yes. But really, this wasn't something where we're getting something done today. This wasn't something where we're getting something done tomorrow. I mean, hopefully, or next week or next month, right? It's about dedicating the time, because the time right now is pushed towards other projects, branched out. But if this is the most important thing to the community, we have to focus on it, right? That's where I'm coming from. I don't think we have 100% completion, right, to this, right? We're not even close. We may be, 30% or 40%, understanding the process of how we would do it, understanding which ways we can go about getting the coins allocated, right? Because you're going to need coins on Terra Station or within a wallet that you can purchase from, treating it sort of like an exchange. However, you're able to buy directly on this platform. It's not about being, centralized or anything like that. It's still being decentralized there. And you're just able to buy. You're able to buy your positions if you wanted to. And you don't have to go through this middleman or anything like that. Sort of like what you have with MetaMask, where you can buy with MoonPay. People are happy to buy with MoonPay. They buy their BNB, they buy their ETH, they buy their AVAX, you buy Chronos, you buy everything that you can over on MetaMask because you're able to buy it. So Terra Station, we should be able to buy it too. Trust Wallet, you're able to buy it on Trust Wallet. Why are you able to buy BNB? You're able to buy ETH, but you can't buy Terra Luna Classic. That's where the problem lies. Let's get this done. Let's buy Terra Luna Classic and let's increase the volume. It's as simple as that. So anyways, guys, we'll discuss this a lot more in the future. I will continue to reach out to people, to connections that are currently talking to me about this stuff. And hopefully we can build something huge here just by, doing something simple. It sounds simple, adding a buy button, adding a sell button to Terra Station. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Thank you all that voted yes on this proposal, and anybody that even voted abstain. I appreciate you guys, because that's not a no vote, right? It's not saying no that it won't pass. It's saying yes that we are still here. I'm just in the middle because I want to know how this gets done. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.